Sarvasastradvipiyusha, Sarvavedaika Satpala, Sarvasiddhantaratnadya, Sarvalokaika Drikprita, Sarva Bhagavada Prana, Srimad Bhagavada Prabho, Kalidvando Ditaditya, Shri Krishna Parivartita, Paramananda Pathaya, Prema Vakshaksharayate, Sarvada Sarvasevyaye, Shri Krishnaya Namostume, Mateka Bando Matsangin, Mateka Bando Matsangin Madgoro Manmahadana Mannistaraka Madbhagya Madananda Namostute Asadi Sadi Dadayin Adinochatakara Anamuncha Kadachin Mam Premna Hritkantayospura. Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures. You are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusion. You grant spiritual vision to all people of the world and are the very life breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of Kali Yuga. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. By your recitation, one attains transcendental bliss. Because your syllables shower down pure love of God, you are to be served by everyone, always, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, companion, and teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of saintliness to the unsaintly, O afflicter of the most fallen, please never leave me. Accompanied by pure love of Krishna, please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. Srimad Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Now we are in 10th canto, chapter 3, verse 28 to 31. Okay. This is the prayer recited by Mother Devaki. So Devaki, in the last 4 prayers, she was, describing the greatness of the Supreme Lord. How the Supreme Lord created the cosmos, how he is great. So in all the prayers, if somebody is praying to the Supreme Lord, they should pray 2 things. One, the supremacy of the Supreme Lord. The other thing is, as a devotee, as how fallen we are. So we can see all these 2 points in every prayer. So Devaki was glorifying the Supreme Lord, how he is great. Unless we understand his glories, we cannot have personal, deep relationship. So Devaki and Vasudev, they know Krishna as Supreme Personality of Godhead. And they became very pure. And the result, they got Krishna as their child. Especially to become a mother of the Supreme Lord is the great, great, great fortune which Devaki attained. So, when you, even if you become a very ordinary devotee, some wonderful changes happens in your life. Not a pure devotee, even in the beginning of your devotional service, because devotional service is very powerful. See, other systems, other paths, there are different paths to attain the Supreme Lord. Mystic yoga, this dhyana yoga, dhyana yoga, mystic yoga, ashtanga yoga, then jnana yoga. So all these paths, they depend on the strength of their own ability. But bhakti yoga depends on the Supreme Lord. Bhakti yoga is depending on Krishna to attain him, attaining him through him. The means and goal is same. So in that way, the devotees, even if they are, very neophyte in devotional service, they start having wonderful results. So when somebody becomes pure devotee, So this is the result, and they see the Lord and face to face. And above that, they have relationships. That is, we know 5 kinds of rasas. So the Samanya rasa we are not talking, Dasya, um, Sakya, Vatsalya, and Madhurya. So here, Devaki is having both rasas, that she has a Dasi rasa also and Vatsalya rasa also. Whereas Yashoda was having only one rasa, that is Vatsalya rasa. That is the greatness of Yashoda, because comparatively Yashoda is in a very higher level to Devaki. So now here, last week we saw Devaki's exalted prayers. Like she was narrating how Krishna, how the Supreme Lord manifested the universe. So now she is now personally praying. The one part is like glorifying the supremacy of the Supreme Lord. Now this part, she is requesting something. Here, one may ask, there is no need to ask Krishna anything. He knows everything. But there is always an interaction between the devotee and the Lord. So Devaki is requesting something out of extreme devotion. This is not an ordinary level of dealing. This is in a pure level. She is now praying to the Supreme Lord. She herself admits that in the verse 28, Natvam Gorat Ugra Atmajannas. So, you please save me from the Ugrasena's son. Ugra Atmajan means Ugrasena's son Kamsa's fear. So before that she is saying, you dispel all the fear of your devotees. This is, once you become a devotee, slowly, steadily, all your fears disappear. This is also one identification. If a devotee, to identify a pure devotee, they don't have any fear of anything. They don't afraid of birth, death, disease, old age. That's why they don't mind taking birth again and again. No problem for them. They don't ask even liberation, right? They are not afraid of birth here. This is also a symptom of purity. So once you become a pure devotee, there is no fear at all. So now she says, you please, I request you to save us from and give us protection from the terrible fear of Kamsa. So why she is asking this? It's out of deep, extreme love, devotion for the Supreme Lord. Once they cross the ordinary level of devotion, they come to a pure level. In that pure level, they forget something. Krishna makes them to forget something. So here the fear of Kamsa is not there. Simultaneously, it is not there. They are confident that Krishna will protect them. But still, she is asking, requesting. This is to have a sweet pastime. Krishna allow Yogamaya to act on them. Okay. So now, Supreme Personality of Godhead, your form as Vishnu, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is appreciated by yogis in meditation. Please make this form invisible to those who see with material eyes. So this form, she is praying to a Vishnu form with 4 hands. A question arises, see, many Sri Vaishnavas, they say that Krishna is the incarnation of Vishnu. In one way that is true, because when Krishna comes to this world, he comes through Mahavishnu only. But Govinda, Krishna is the origin of Vishnu also. That's why Bhagavatam says Krishnastu Swayam Bhagavan. Govindam Adi Purusham Tamaham Bhajami. All the expansions are starting from Krishna. We understand that clearly. But when he performs pastimes, he comes through Vishnu. So that's why he took the form of Vishnu with 4 hands. Now, Devaki is asking that, you please make this form invisible. Because this form of the Supreme Lord is appreciated by the yogis in meditation. So if some yogis are meditating on the Supreme Lord, dhyana, that means dhyana here, dhyana, it's the word here it is given, dhyana dishnyam, means meditation. Dhyanavastita tadgatena manasa pashyanti yam yogina. The yogis meditate on the Supreme Lord. If some yogis meditate on the Supreme Lord as a formless God, then they don't attain the spiritual world. They have to come back here again. But if they understand that the Antaryami Paramatma is Vishnu, 400 form, is Sirodhaka Sai Vishnu. Actually, the Paramatma inside the heart is Sirodhaka Sai Vishnu. If they understand that and then meditate, then they attain the Supreme Lord. Even this meditation becomes successful. Okay, so that's how Gardama Muni, in the Satyuga, the devotees were they are doing meditation. In all these 4 yugas, the Yuga dharmas are there. We all know Satyuga is meditation. Treta Yuga um, is by yagyas, and Dwapar Yuga by sacrifices. Kali Yuga by Harinam. But in the all 4 yugas, along with their Yuga Dharma, you can do Harinam Sankirtan also. See, Harinam Sankirtan is the way to attain the Supreme Lord in all the 4 yugas. So that's why Bhagavatam doesn't belong to one yuga, but Bhagavatam ultimately says, Nama Sankirtanam Yasya Sarva Papa Pranashanam Pranamodoka Samanastam Namami Harim Param. So by doing Nama Sankirtana, by chanting the holy name of the Lord, you can attain the Supreme Lord. Sarva Papa Pranashanam, all your sinful actions will be destroyed. So, Nama Sankirtan is Yuga Dharma for all the yugas. Not only Kali Yuga, all the yugas. Along with that Yuga Dharma, you can do Nama Sankirtana. So that is the best method. But still, if somebody wants to do meditation, that meditation can be successful if they meditate on Supreme Lord Vishnu with 400 forms, then their meditation is successful. Otherwise, they will end up with something material. They will be successful means they will have a higher birth or they will attain some higher destination within the material world, higher destination within the material world. But they will not go back home, back to Godhead. So that we have to understand. So now, Devaki is praying that to the Supreme Lord that, Kamsa may again trouble them. Though she knows that Kamsa cannot kill Vishnu. But here in one way, she has the motherly affection. She has mixed feeling. One is that she knows, she has 100% confident that Krishna is Supreme Personality of God. Vishnu is there. He is here in my, he came out of my womb. That is there. But simultaneously, the motherly affection also, also affects her. So she prays, no, Lord, you please help us. How I can protect you. So now, the next verse she says, O Madhusudana, because of your appearance, I am becoming more and more anxious in fear of Kamsa. Therefore, please arrange for that sinful Kamsa to be unable to understand that you have taken birth from my. Devaki also 100% know that Krishna is highly powerful. He is supreme. He can do anything and everything. But that understanding is covered by the motherly affection. If you see, there I again and again repeat this prayer from South India that the main prayer in all Sri Vaishnava temple is this Palland. It's a very, very important prayer in Sri Sampradaya that was recited by a Alvar, Periyalvar, in a Vatsalya Bhav. He considered the Supreme Lord as child and blessed the child. There is a fear, like Devaki has a fear, but here Alvar is having uh, he is considering himself as mother, and he is blessing the Lord. Why we normally bless others? When we bless others, it is positive vibration, right? We bless, okay. You live long, live long, live long. So this prayer is like, very beautiful prayer. Blessing the Supreme Lord. This is the extreme devotion. Generally, devotees ask something from the Lord or glorify the Lord or have some interaction. Okay, they pray like, I don't want anything, Lord. I want devotional service. This prayer, this Palland prayer is above everything. The Palland prayer is saying, you be live long, you be protected from Kamsa, Ravana, you live long. That is the wonder of that prayer. This is a mood that, expecting large blessing, give blessing to the Lord. Like a mother. A mother gives blessings to the child. So here the devotee gives blessing to the Supreme Lord. This ordinary people cannot understand this mode. This mode is on a very, very higher level mode. So here the same kind of feeling comes to Devaki. Here is my child. It should be protected from Kamsa. And one more feeling is that he is Supreme Lord. He has appeared here. So I have to pray to him. So it's a sweet, mixed devotional ecstasy, we can say. Mother Devaki is undergoing a sweet, ecstatic feeling that, here once Krishna appeared in her home before the 6 children came. Right there, it was only fear, unhappiness, suffering, worrying, all these things were there. But once when Sankarshana came, the bliss came. And Sankarshana disappeared from the womb and transferred to Rohini's womb. Now, when Krishna came, the description is that the Devaki and Vasudeva, they were very, very confident. They were full of happiness, though they were in the prison house, harassed by Kamsa and his soldiers, but they were very, very happy. So when Krishna manifests in some devotee's life, Krishna is always there within the heart. Even if somebody is a demon, if somebody is a non-devotee, Krishna is there in everyone's heart. Everyone's heart as Paramatma. But when the devotee understands that, when the devotee has perfect connection with that Paramatma and perfect dealing, establishes that relationship by love, by devotion, then this happens. This happens what happened to Devaki. Now Devaki is completely confident. And but still she's praying out of love, out of deep devotion. So now she knows that the Krishna killed even more powerful demons than Kamsa. But still she is praying. Oh my Lord, you are all pervading Supreme Personality of Godhead, and your transcendental four-armed form Holding constant disc, club, and lotus is unnatural for this world. Please withdraw this form and become just like a natural human child so that I may try to hide you somewhere. Because to hide a Lord with four hands is difficult. So if you become a human child, it is possible for us to hide you. So she says, you are everywhere. Again, the mixed feeling is here. She understands that the Supreme Lord has qualities of all-pervading Brahman. And she also requests him that, you please, you withdraw your form as a Supreme Lord. You become an ordinary child. So that also she is praying. So now, Devaki wants to hide the Supreme Lord. Actually, Lord you cannot hide Supreme Lord because he is all pervading. Everywhere he is there. He is, but we are not able to understand him. We can, if you have a basic understanding of God, I don't know how this atheistic people deny the presence of God. You cannot deny the Lord. You cannot deny God. I don't know, because in everything is there. In every part, in everything, in material or spiritual, everywhere, in everything is there. You can feel. You can experience. But I don't know why this atheists are saying no God. Just look at sky, you can understand God. Just look at your body, you can understand God. Just look at everything happening in this world, anything, you can realize God. But I don't know why this foolish atheists, they don't understand the presence of God. And now Devaki is asking that I want to hide you from Kamsa. So this is also why she is having such a strong fear of Kamsa, because it happened that he killed six children, six of her children. She has, we will see that in the 10th canto, end of 10th canto, that Devaki, when Krishna kills, comes on and save everybody and came to Dwaraka. That time, Devaki was asking Krishna, please give back all these six children. Krishna also agrees, but in reality, these six children are not Devaki's children. They were some higher heavenly demigods. They were sons of Marichi, Rishi Marichi, but because they offended Lord Brahma, immediately they took birth as Asuras to this son of Hiranyakashipu's Kalanemi, and they became sons of Kalanemi. Immediately, the moment you offend some great persons, the reaction is quick. So they became sons. All these six persons, they became asuras, sons of Kalanemi. Then, when they became Kalanemi's sons, they again meditated on Brahma. Because they offended Brahma, they took as asuras, but still they wanted to worship Brahma. But because they worshipped Brahma without the permission of Hiranyakashipu cursed them. You people will be killed by your own father. This Kalanemi become Kamsa next life. So Kamsa is killing his own children, not Devaki's children. Devaki's children are Krishna and Balram. Devaki's children are... But Devaki, because... so Krishna was very surprised to see Devaki's motherly affection for the six children. when he want to retrieve those 6 children from Sutala planet in Bali Maharaja's planet, he says, Krishna says, I don't know why Devaki is thinking these children as her children, but actually they are not her children. They are Kamsa's children only. Kamsa killed his own children. Then he brings back, Krishna brings back the 6 children to Devaki, and Devaki, 6 children in the small baby form only. When they came, Devaki, out of love, she was secreting milk. So all the 6 children drank that milk because this milk was drunken by Krishna. Prabhupada writes in the purport that before sending Krishna to Vrindavan, Devaki once fed the child, thinking the child may be very hungry in the while going on the way to Vrindavan. So she fed once. Afterwards, it's all Yashoda's uh, opportunity to feed Krishna. But once she fed, so the remaining milk is given to these 6 sons, and they became purified because they had taken prasad. Krishna drank first and then they drank later. And so they became purified of their offenses. They have done offenses, so that offense got purified and they went back to heavenly planets again. That's what about the 6 children. But to become children of a great devotee, the Devaki's children, they did some pious activity and they become, they were cursed and double cursed, and then they become, blessed by Mother Devaki and Krishna. So then they regained their celestial forms. Okay, now Devaki's real children are Balaram and Krishna. Without knowing that, she had some affection for the 6 children also. Here, why she is continuously fearing about Kamsa? Because she experienced every time the child comes, he was killing them. He killed them. Kamsa killed each and every child. But now with this child, the honest Vasudev is also going to tell a lie. Because they were completely motivated, completely controlled by the Supreme Lord. Once devotee becomes pure, 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 then they act according to the will of the Lord. Before, Vasudeva was very honest person. He promised Kamsa that I will give all the children to you. You please don't kill my wife. Okay, he agreed. So he himself gave the first child to Kamsa. We all know that. But here, in the 8th child, he himself is not doing that. So that is the direction given by the Supreme Lord. So, why Devaki is fearing? The fear is transcendental fear, not a conditioned fear like we undergo. This is a transcendental fear which she has for the Supreme Lord. So now she is saying in the verse 31, at the time of devastation, the entire cosmos containing all created moving and non-moving entities enters your transcendental body and is held there without difficulty. But now this transcendental form has taken birth from my womb. People will not be able to believe this. And I shall become an object of ridicule. Okay. So something is, if we have a child with 4 hands, imagine if you have a child with 4 hands. People may not understand. Understanding Krishna is not possible. Some unusual things happen, then we undergo criticism. So she is also fearful of that unusual situations. So she says, I understand that when devastation, the annihilation happens, everything goes into you. Everything goes into the belly of Vishnu, Mahavishnu. He breathes out, the universe comes. He breathes in, the universe goes within him. So this is how he created the universes. But now the same Supreme Lord has come into my womb. But this ordinary people cannot understand. So I am scared of that. You please hide your form. You please become ordinary. That's what she is asking. So how we can understand? So the purport, in the purport, Prabhupada is saying that how one can understand Krishna? Premanjana churita bhakti vilochanena shanta shadaiva hrideshu vilokayanti yam shama sundaram achintya gunaswarupam govindam adi purusham tamaham bhajami. We have to, with our conditioned senses, the senses are always imperfect. With the imperfect senses, material senses, we cannot perceive the Supreme Lord. How we can perceive the Supreme Lord? When we anoint our eyes with, like with the kajal. When we apply kajal, the eyes become very beautiful. When we apply love, premanjana churita, means our devotion should be in the prema level. Premanjana churita bhakti vilochana. When the bhakti reaches the prema level, then the devotee can realize the Supreme Lord. Then we can see the Supreme Lord in face to face. That we see in the case of Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj was constantly meditating on the Supreme Lord within the heart. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. That's the mantra given by Narad Muni to him. And 6 months he's continuously meditating on him. And the last month, he was not even breathing. He controlled the breath. So he could see the Supreme Lord. So at that level, what happens? The same, that is Sirodaka Sai Vishnu only again. The Sirodaka Sai Vishnu came out. So when Dhruva Maharaj couldn't see the Lord within the heart, he got, so the meditation stopped. So he opened his eyes, he could see the Lord in front. In front. So this is the highest level. So Devaki and Vasudev also meditated for many, many, many years. And they prayed, they want the Supreme Lord as their son. So Krishna said 3 times, yes, yes, tatastu, 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 3 lifetime. He came as their son. So this is the original form of the Lord, Krishna. So Devaki's bliss is uncomparable. Now she is speaking to the Supreme Lord. This is the result of pure love, pure devotion. So when somebody attains the prema level, then definitely they have, personal conversation with the Supreme Lord. So she is seeing him personally. Oh, the Lord is here. She's requesting the Lord. So that happens when the devotee attains the higher level, they can converse with the Lord. The Lord and the devotee, they have same thinking, same ideas. So she wants to hide the Supreme Lord. That Supreme Lord also for some time wants to give. Even when he is a small child, he can kill Kamsa. But still, he wanted to have a sweet pastime with Yashoda, and in Gokul, he wants to have pastime. So he wants to hide himself also. So the devotees thinking and the Lord's thinking both go together. This is the union. This is the union. So in the ultimate level, the Lord and the devotee think one thing only in any matter. The Lord thinks something, and the same devotee also thinks. It's not different. Like For example, in ordinary life, when normal devotees' life, we want something, but Krishna gives something. We want something in different time, but he gives in different times. So we have an entirely different idea than the Supreme Lord. We don't even guess what he is our. We don't even know, realize that he is our well-wisher. But we keep on crying, keep on demanding, keep on asking him, "Give me this, give me that, please solve this." No, he has a perfect plan for each and every jiva. Each and every jiva, Krishna has a plan. We don't trust, no. We don't surrender. We cry, we demand, oh Lord, give me this, give me that, solve this problem, that problem. But in an ultimate level, the devotee and the Supreme Lord, they have the same plan. So Devaki wants to hide Krishna, and Krishna also wants to hide himself. So both are having the same idea. Same idea. So whatever the Lord thinks, whatever the Lord's plan is revealed because she attained. So the knowledge and all knowledge is given to the devotee. How? Because the Lord within the heart gives them the knowledge. So here the proper union is there. So they understand each other. Definitely the devotee cannot become God. But still, the Supreme Lord, Krishna, gives them the intelligence. Dadami Buddhi Yogam. He gives the buddhi, intelligence, to understand his plans. So Devaki also wants to hide Krishna, and Krishna also wants to hide. So it comes as a prayer. It comes as a prayer. The prayer is also given by the knowledge to pray to the Supreme Lord is also given by the Supreme Lord. Because pure devotee's life, there is nothing away from Krishna. Krishna only gives the intelligence to pray also. That devotee also know. The non-devotees, they don't know. The non-devotees think that I'm doing. I accumulated this much money. This is my intelligence. But devotee understands whatever I have is all due to the mercy of the Supreme Lord. He is helping me. He is pushing me. He has given me the intelligence. Again, taking the example of Dhuru Maharaj. When Dhuru Maharaj saw the Supreme Lord, he couldn't speak. Words, because words didn't come. Then the Supreme Lord touched him with the shank he had on the head. Then he started praying. So Krishna, he takes in charge of the devotee's life completely. He is, of course, in charge of other living entities' life also, but he gives them full freedom to do whatever they want to do, then punish them in the form of Maya. But in the case of devotees, he takes over, he gives them suffering. See, pure devotees, they suffer a lot. But to prove to the world that my devotees, even after so much of suffering, they don't leave me. Imagine if some woman loses 6 children in her life. All these children were killed by her own brother. Will she have any psychological, strength, mental strength? Will she, what will be the condition? But here, Mother Devaki is completely blissful. That's because she is devotee. She has 100% faith in the Supreme Lord. That's why she is able to pray and she is able to request the Supreme Lord. So our position is very, 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 very great, and we have to appreciate the Supreme Mother Devaki. So this is the result of becoming pure devotee. Krishna comes personally, takes care of them, guides them, and they participate in the Supreme Lord's pastimes. Hare Krishna. I stop here. Today is last day of Kartik, so we will go to temple and offer ghee lamps. And here, it's amazing in Mayapur. Uh, Yesterday it was ecstatic kirtan with some, very good, great singers. The temple was filled with devotees. Somehow, I went inside and be with the kirtan party. So today also I want to go. That's why I have to go quickly because the whole world is here. Full, maybe full, many people have come here. Devotees have come here. So I wish you, all the devotees also come here. And this is such an wonderful place for festivals. So I wish you also offer ghee lamps to the Lord, to Damodar. And today is the last day of Damodar month. Okay. So anyone, any doubts? If you have any doubts since Devaki's prayer, any other doubts, general doubts? Damodar month doubts. Okay. Then we will end our class. Thank you very much. We'll see you next week. Manchakalpadarvasa kripasindhya Patidanam pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo namo namah. Vaishnav Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.